Number 6 on my list is the perks of working for the NHS or National Health Service. So just a brief explanation, guys, that it's in the United Kingdom, there is what we call the centralized health service. So it is like quite a lot of different hospitals, but it is funded by the government through the taxation of people who are working. So when you go to a hospital, you don't have to pay anything. All right. So I'll explain that later afterwards. But this on the number 6, I'm talking about the perks of working in NHS or National Health Service. Number 1, since I got here in the United Kingdom, I've been living here for 5 years, and I get, guess how many holiday I get? I get 30 days of holiday. It's like a month long of holiday for a year, for 12 months, 30 days. On top of those holiday, which is New Year's Day, Christmas Day, there's what we call Boxing Day, and also Good Friday. There's also Monday, Easter Monday, and Summer Bank Holiday, Spring Bank Holiday, and I think there's also early May bank holiday. So roughly 8 days on top of my 30 days. So that's 38 days a year of holiday, or we call it vacation day or annual leave. So that's one perk of working in National Health Service here in the United Kingdom. The other one is here, if you work for the NHS, you get increase of salary every year. All right. So it's a good thing, isn't it, to think that you, even though it's very small, it's better than nothing. So I'm still thankful that I get those increase every year. So yeah, it's one perk of working for the NHS. And also, the good thing about here is they have what they call pension scheme. So whilst you're working, you are also saving for pension. So when you retire, you get that money. So I don't need to do it for myself, but they do it for me. So at the end of the day when I retire, I get my NHS pension, and also at the same time I get my state pension plan, which is going to be two different thing, or two different pensions paid to me. So here, whatever the amount of you're paying, I think it's the same as what the employer is going to pay. So yeah, I don't need to save for my pension anymore, because my employer, which is the NHS, is doing it for me. So that's one perks of working for the NHS. So number 7 on my list is the NHS, or what we call the National Health Service. So like what I mentioned a while ago, just previously, that National Health Service is a government funded health service for everyone here in the United Kingdom. So that means that if they are government funded, they are free and accessible by anyone here in the United Kingdom. All right. So you would wonder where these money are coming from. So everyone in the country who are working is being taxed, deducted with tax, which they call it national insurance, and that money goes to the funding for the NHS. So anyone who has some health issues can go to any hospital or their GP or general practitioner, doctors, and they don't need to pay. it's free for everyone. And that's one thing really that I like about living here in the United Kingdom. Though I get taxed quite higher, but I know that if I get ill or if there's something that can happen in my health, I'll be looked after by the NHS. And also medication wise, procedure wise, admission, laboratories, anything that related to their health is free. But now there's a bit of changes, like you need to pay fixed amount like £9 every time you buy this product or like medication, but majority of it are free. All right, even like transplant or even like blood tests, admission in the ER, you don't have to pay anything. You just have to say thank you so much for helping me, and then you go. And I don't think, not everywhere in other places has the same facilities. And British people are very lucky to have the NHS. So yeah, that is one thing that I like about living here in the United Kingdom. Number 8 on my list is I feel safe everywhere I go here in the United Kingdom. It's a very big thing for me because I'm a woman and I want to feel safe everywhere I go. So here, since I get here in the United Kingdom, I'm not worried about me traveling on my own on a place that I haven't been, and also wandering there around on my own, because I know that I am safe. The reason why is I think people here in the UK are generally harmless, and they know the consequence of doing crimes. They have very low crime rate here, and compared to the other places. Okay, there are still crimes here, but comparable with other ones, it's way lower. I would suggest that if you are a woman and you like traveling on your own, come and visit the United Kingdom, because it's a very safe place to go on your own. Yeah, it's a beautiful place and safe as well. All right, so I would give an example of me leaving my stuff in one place or in a table, and when I come back I know that my bag or my valuable is still there. But obviously anywhere in the world we know the practice of just keeping your valuables safe, just to make sure. But in general, here in the United Kingdom, I always feel safe wherever I go. And that's number 8 on my list. Number 9 on my list is flowers. Yes, guys, it's very simple, but it makes my life so much better if I see flowers. So here in the United Kingdom, you can buy nice and affordable flowers in the grocery store, and that would last for about 1 to 2 weeks, mostly 2 weeks for me. I like flowers in the house because it gives that glow, it gives that or it sparks joy in the house, or it gives me that inner happiness that looking at those beautiful flowers just make it so much nice. It makes the place so much nicer, and as well as it lifts up my spirit if I see nice flowers. So I'm so happy that here in the United Kingdom I can buy flowers, roses, tulips, chrysanthemums, orchids as well, and many other flowers. And my fiance is fond of buying me bouquet. Well, if there are special occasions, or sometimes he would just say that just because I want to buy you, if bouquet of flowers. So I like having flowers around the house quite a lot of time. So yeah, that's number 9 on my list. And number 10 on my list is advanced technology in purchasing. So I'm sure you know Amazon and other online stores. So here in the United Kingdom, I think most people now are buying their stuff online. So during the pandemic, even buying food from the grocery, you can already order it through online through the internet and get it delivered into your house. So it's a very convenient way of dealing with your day-to-day or weekly shopping stuff. And also, it makes our life easier because we don't need to go to a physical store anymore and buy the things that we need, especially in times of need like this pandemic. So it's very handy, convenient, and obviously it lessens the risk of exposing ourselves to the virus. So before COVID, it has been the practice of buying online, or it has been the trend anyway. So I think it's become more popular now around the world, not just here in the United Kingdom. I think even in the Philippines, they do have these websites where they can order anything from there, which is really good. And in addition to that, also here in the United Kingdom, since I lived here, I rarely have cash on my wallet. Anywhere you go, you use a contactless card. So you just tap it and go. Tap and go. Tap and go. Sometimes you have to put the pin in between maybe 10 transactions just to make sure. But not having cash with me makes me feel like there's a good positive way on it and negative way, but I concentrate more on the positive way of tapping and using a contactless card, because first it makes your life easier. You don't have to bring cash with you. You don't have to get worried about losing cash or dropping cash anywhere. And also you would see on your bank account what was the items that you bought, and obviously you see what you purchased from there. So I think those two things are really good in terms of purchasing our commodity here in the United Kingdom. So yeah, that's my number 10 on the list. So, in conclusion, guys, living here in the United Kingdom has definitely lots more of positive things that I like. All right. So, and also, I would say there's also negative or cons that I found since I actually live here in the United Kingdom, which I'm going to talk about that in my next video. So subscribe now to my channel so you would see that when I post it. Anyway, living anywhere in the world has its own unique characteristic. So wherever you're in the Philippines, you're in America, you're in the United Kingdom, there's this certain characteristic of each places. And for me, living here, those lists that I told you are just few of those things that I like living in the United Kingdom. So big things, small things, and I think wherever you are in the world, we should always focus on the positive side of things rather than the negatives, because we choose to be on that place. We are living in that country, so we obviously need just to embrace it and love whatever we have and appreciate whatever we have. All right, so I hope you guys like this list. Comment down below what you think about it, or if you can add your own list on the comment box below, please do so. Feel free, and I would be glad to know your own list of the things that you like about living here in the United Kingdom. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video up to the end, and I will see you soon again. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this a thumbs up if you find it interesting, and yeah, and comment down below and click that bell button there somewhere down there. All right, guys, thank you for your time, and I appreciate your effort and your time to sit and watch my video. I love you all, friends, and I see you again next time. Bye.